Hello everybody, this is Mario Kaba. Squirtin' rules have green hair. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing the same shirt and stuff, looking unchanged, like I was doing with the other shirt for a while, it's because I recorded this video right after that GTA Online one. So yeah, I recorded right after, but set the post the day after. I promised Crumbion that I would do it. Problem is, I had to get the GTA Online video out of the way. Frickin' Rockstar. Sigh. But yeah, it's time to get to it. Even though by the time you're watching this video, the article is going to be 2 days old. How hashtag KickVic actually started. Hashtag Kick started Vic. Okay, don't know what that means. Like, Vic kicks back, maybe? By Cresidia Andrew Holmes. How the reckoning of a man's career ultimately triggered his renaissance. How it did ultimately trigger the renaissance. And note, this is an opinion piece, even though I do consider this person a lot better journalist than Sharon Grigsby. Opinion. Taking a moment to look back over the past year, what a year it's been. For anime fans specifically, fans of Vic Mignogna. After arguably the largest anime cinematic release in North America last December, which, yeah, pretty much a year ago, the scene at large was turned upside down with the sudden and questionable accusations being made on social media about Mignogna. After a series of yeah, unsubstantiated rumors began to circulate social media, Mignogna found himself ousted from both Funimation and Rooster Teeth, being forced to leave behind the bulk of his career characters in Broly, Dragon Ball Z, and Edward Elric, Fullmetal Alchemist, among others. The fallout was swift and unrelenting. Dozens of conventions began pulling invites, and the voice actors' prospects of getting work began to seem bleak. I think this was a Vic quote. Sometimes things take us out of our own comfort zones. The challenge us better than who we ever were before. Okay, not sure that was a Vic quote, but it's a good quote. I'm going to say it again. Sometimes it's the things that take us out of our comfort zone that challenges us to be better than who we were before. It's a good quote. Only less than 12 months later, Mignogna is seeing an unprecedented, I can't read right now, showing of support from fans, conventions, and studios in an era of cancel culture where such a thing has been largely unheard of. Some may say after the career that Vic Mignogna has had, it would have been a better time to ride off into the sunset while he still had the memories. Others would prefer to have seen him quickly fade into obscurity. Though there is a case that to be made that most of the vocal behind the hashtag KickVic movement drew Mignogna to not only kick back, but trigger a renaissance for his career. Definitely from Fullmetal Alchemist, can't revive the dead. In the curious case for Vic Mignogna, he was a voice actor at arguably the pinnacle of his career, primed for a comfortable position in a company that doesn't ever truly appreciated what he meant for it. Though it appears that life had other plans for him. Doing the comfortable things over the years can only lead to complacency, and for some, that's a perfectly acceptable way to quietly fade into the backdrop. Though each of us hold varied beliefs, one thing remains true in that nothing can be expected to remain forever. Which is true. From the dearth of tact being shown by his former colleagues regarding his personal life, we've shown much about Stranger's life and some salacious actions that have been taken over a long career. Well, there has been little to none in the way of evidence being showed of anything remotely criminal. It's plain to see that some of the actions that have been taken apper from beyond. I like your opinion pieces, but you need to freaking check them before you post them. Appear to have been born. Oh, come on! Spelled it like Jason Bourne? Kermion, I respect you, but please. Get your stuff checked out before posting. Reread it at least 5 times. You have good opinion pieces, but come on. I hate being a writer. Born from such complacency. It was time for a change. Change can be subtle and voluntarily. Change can also be violent and out of complete nothing. Though one does that what one does with that opportunity is what defines that person's character. Much like the people that through the voice actors betray. That these voice actors betray. Ugh, I can't read right now. Each are dealt with their own blows, and the best stories are the ones with development. Mignana has just as easily given up. Surely the trust in his friends and his faith has been rattled. Perhaps this was the universe itself, a higher power intervening. Intervening. Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this in here. This way people can know that I am such a frickin' boomer. Instead, he chose to make a stand and attempt to make something of what was left. And here he stands a year later. Don't you mean less than a year later? Galvanized fans at his back. He is being brought into different conventions, new areas he hadn't reached before, having the opportunity to reach fans new and old that previously couldn't visit him. He has been the beacon of patience and advocate for kindness, all the while enduring endless amounts of criticism from detractors. Despite his flaws, Mignana is afforded a new path. Being afforded one. Oh, man. One that seems to have renewed his sense of direction and sparked movements on both sides of him. That is rarely seen in this industry. Because we're cats are humans, teeny, insignificant humans. Definitely another Full Metal quote. The picture can prove that. For many of passively following the story as it unfolds, including yours truly, one thing is being discovered true. The voices of their favorite actors on screen are not gods, they are just human. Many of us resist change because it's something we fear. It's something that is new and unknown. We lash out at it because we are happy, we're comfortable, we are complacent. Sometimes the thing that takes us out of our comfort zone that challenge us to do better before. Those are the fires that temper the mightiest steel. Oh, you quoted yourself from the future, the article. That's what it was, Crimbrion. What's a good quote? There is much road left for Mignana to follow. For those who continue to support him, they will see where he leads. For those who continue to oppose him, they'll see where they motivate him to go. In a funny way, hashtag KickVic has been the white-hot fires that were set to burn Mignana to coal. It turns out they might as well be the very ones that forge him into his strongest version yet. Written by Cresidia Andrew Holmes. Now it's time to get a Facecam. And man, this video is going to be shorter than the last one. Yeah, Vic is the living definition of the song Unbroken by Leonard Skinner. He's been battered, bruised, all this stuff verbally, yet he is still kicking. Doesn't matter who you are, especially you guys, Kick Vic. You can't just knock a man down. Vic, the only reason he's doing this lawsuit that he didn't want to do in the first place is because he's trying to salvage what he can of his career. And it's not his fault that we have to do appeals now because of an incompetent judge who only wanted them to mediate instead of doing an actual verdict. So, yeah. Crumbion, Cresidia, whatever you want me to call you, it's another good opinion piece, but you really need to look out for your grammar errors. Even though I had a hard time reading this, those really threw me off track. I consider you a freaking good journalist, definitely better than Grigsby, because you are unbiased during most of your articles. And this was a good opinion piece that, yeah, was pretty much biased because it was about one man. However, it was pretty motivating. People should read your posts more often instead of waiting for someone like me to YouTube it, because the bigger YouTubers seem to be busy with other subjects. But anyway, what are your thoughts? Be sure to comment them down below. Don't forget to like and share this video. Subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at OMarioWV. Don't forget to click that bell thingy for notifications. Hey, I'm still trying to work that out. And yeah, the main reason I did the GTA Online video first is because I just wanted to get it out of the way because it's still hot. And for the past 3 videos, I was talking about Johnny Young Bosch, who took over Vic's old roles. And I support Bosch. And I'm really glad that Vic pretty much gave his blessing. Because Johnny was actually one of the few actors who wanted to take over his roles if he couldn't continue on. Now that I've rattled on long enough, this is Mario Cabas. Green rules to have green hair.